Okay, so this is a video just to give you a quick overview of how to run your blogs. Okay, so I'm currently at the main SOR page, so there's the address there. What you need to do is select the group that you're in. So if you're group 1, let's just go into group 1. Whoops, excuse this rubbish. Okay, so here comes group 1. Alright, so it's looking pretty boring at the moment. Now you can change all this, so make it look prettier. Now, to add content, to change, to basically log in as the author of this page, add WordPress WP admin in there, press enter, and it'll bring you to a login page. Now your username will be admin, and I will give you your password because each group's password is obviously different. Okay, I won't click remember me, so this is group 1's login area, and every group's will look exactly the same. Okay, so now we're in our main area. Obviously you want to write a new post, you can add extra content. You add your post just by clicking on write a new post. If you want to, don't worry about writing new pages, we just want you to keep writing posts. I'll talk a little bit more of that in a sec. So you can write your posts, manage all your posts, change the design of your page if you really want to, and manage the comments that people leave on your page. Let's start by looking at write. And what I'm going to do is just write a very simple post for this group. Sorry, the internet's running nice and slow. Okay, here we go. So put the title here, my first post. There we go. Type in my post, my information. So this is my title, that's the content. Here's all your basic word processing functions. You can add pictures to it if you want to add pictures. Yeah. Tags. Now don't worry too much about tags. You can actually tag every post with a certain term that helps Google find things. So if you really want people to find your post about corporate ethics, you can actually add the tag corporate ethics, and what that does is helps Google add you a little bit to its search engine. So you don't need to put anything there. Categories. Now you can create categories for your posts. So you might have, this might just be your first post, it might be an introduction, general stuff, and you might create a category just called general. It might actually be a podcast, and inside this post you're going to have your media files, so you might have a category podcasts, you might have a category called debates or opinions or something like that, and so you might put it in that category. For now, let's just add a category, general, and just say add, and we're just going to add this in the general category. Don't worry about these advanced options. If you really want to get into all this stuff, if you're a techno nerd, you can talk to me about it and I'll help you with that. But you don't really need to know that. And that's pretty much it. Now, you can save this as a draft and come back and keep working on it later, or you can publish it. Now, you'll notice here the time's wrong. I'm going to fix all this. This is actually thinking we're in America, but I'll fix that to change it to our time zone. So once you're happy with that, publish. And it will publish it to the site. So if we go to visit site, there it is there. It's on our page. Okay. And I know many of you are probably looking at this thinking it's very Emmanuel Blue and you want to change the layout. So let me show you how to do that. So that's writing a post. Before I show you the layouts, actually, we'll just go through this in order. This is how you manage your posts. If you want to come in and edit something, you notice you made a spelling mistake, or you want to change some content on your post, you can come in and change it there, okay? Or you can delete it. Now what I'll do while I'm here is delete it, select that, don't really like it, and I'll delete it. So that's back to normal for everyone. Okay. To design, okay. Basically, there's a whole lot of templates, and you can choose whatever template you want. Now, there's quite a lot of templates here. If you really don't like any of them, you can head out into the web and download templates and stuff. Can I ask that you just don't, because it just gets too much mucking around, and I couldn't be bothered trying to fix it and all that kind of stuff. Unless you really know how to run this stuff and you can do it yourself, go for it. But there are heaps of templates here to choose from, and all you have to do is, if you like this one, you select that one, just click on it, and it's now the template for your page. So if we go back to visit site, it has changed it. Okay, and very simple. Okay, so let's go back, and that's pretty much all that. Now if I go back to our dashboard, the other things I'll show you is this will give you an overview of what comments have come in. If you go into comments, that's the next thing I was going to show you. Comments. If you go into comments, it'll give you a list of all the comments that are sitting there. Now you can approve it. Now this is obviously one that's been approved. If no one's done anything with it, it will say, do you want to approve it? Do you want to mark it as spam or delete it or whatever? Now, if you want to delete it, just say, yeah, delete that, and it'll get rid of that post. Whenever someone makes a comment on one of your posts, you guys will get an email to basically tell you that someone's made a comment, and can you please authorise that comment. Okay, so, if I come into here, settings, okay. Now, in order for that to work, you need to put in your email address, not my email address, okay? So if people make comments and you guys are the ones that approve it, not me, you need to come into that little settings tab there and change this to the email address that I told you to set up. So if you set up a Gmail account, you just change it to that, and then come down here and select Save Changes. Actually, while we're in here, I think we are UTC plus 10, I think that's right. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's in the right time zone, so that's all good. Okay, and let me just say Save Changes. So it's like that. Done. Saved all our changes, and that's pretty much all you need to worry about. You can change your little tagline in your site. Obviously don't change this because that won't ever change. Change your email address to yourself. Don't let anyone register. We want to approve everyone that comes in and looks at our stuff. And yeah, that's about it. That's a very basic overview. Next video I'll go into the podcasts and posting media on your site and stuff, so that should fix it up.